Welcome to today's NFP Friday live trading session. In this video, you'll see how we tackled non-farm payroll, navigated the volatility, and executed our strategy to capture some great moves inside of the market. If you're new to the channel, as always, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more live trading setups, market insight, and educational trading content. I'll walk you through the entire process in today's video, starting with market analysis, building the narrative, and executing upon the trades as price action unfolds. This is definitely one you don't want to miss. The live stream was broadcasted in my Discord as always, where members caught the moves alongside us. If you'd like to join the community, trade live with us, click the link in the top of the description. Sit back, enjoy the session, and let's dive into how we traded NFP Friday. Gonna put on here, so there's that data high draw that we also were looking for. Pull that down, a little eval we took to the long. And other than that, we're gonna keep looking for an entry. At this point, I'm assuming it's gonna keep expanding. Like I was talking about, telling the guys earlier, right, with that SMT down here. This original one, and then us re-delivering from another SMT inside of our anticipated failure swing. We can anticipate a failure swing after turtle souping this low. So none of this is really bearish to me. What I'm more concerned about is the fact that we were even talking about it last night. Me and this newer guy. It's a clean head and shoulders pattern. Like, it's not a pattern, but like with the clean market maker model, it always damn near looks the same. And it's after this reaccumulation into delivering the highs. Like I talked about, even before we had the news event, I was like, I know London has this low and I know Asia has this low here. But I clearly said, I'm looking for a New York continuation for the main reason that the damage has been done at this wick. Inside of this wick here, we have our turtle soup, excuse me. We have our original low that gets turtle souped here. This is our high resistance low that's put into place. And then from here, we have our anticipated failure swing. And I know, we reach the OT level, reject, balance the price range, sell side to buy side. And the sell side is under these lows into the order block, into the wick, the rejection block. So we take internal, external, balancing the price range, deliver an OTE once more into the order block, and then deliver on higher. That's kind of where the main framework for longing was. It's just really unfortunate, No wick, no real fire ass move. But the reason I was super happy with longing there, is because we've closed above this high. We've delivered internal, external, balanced price range, OTE, starts reacting. I'm just long in 830. Boom. Yeah, and then we'll see what we get here. Now that we've closed on this 5, we're probably going to close on a 15-minute. So we'll just look, see what we get. I can see us drawing in to these data lows. But like I said, with us reaccumulating internal to external, this should be a real soup low, especially with how we delivered into news. Excuse me. So I'll have more of a longish bias, especially until we probably continue out and take out these buy side highs. Like I said, it's not always easy navigating whether we take this low and you understand if we're gonna deliver higher, I wasn't super bullish. I was talking to Mello. I was like, it really might be bearish tomorrow. We might just do this and take out all these lows. We were talking about that. It's not like I was 100% into. Damn, it just keeps pumping, bro. That's so unfortunate. It wasn't like I was just like, oh yeah, I know it's gonna go short, or oh yeah, I know it's gonna go long. I woke up. And that's why I'm saying I never really marry a bias. You guys hear me sometimes in it. It sounds like I am not. I don't want to say that I'm not confident, but I'm trying to get an understanding of both ways that I can see the market move. obviously, we could have saw, we were talking about this higher time frame FEG, internal to external here. We reject the low SMT. So it gives me that framework, that narrative that we are rejecting these lows, that we have balanced this price range here, that we should deliver higher. And then, coming into the Asian session, we reject and respect the order block. We reject and respect the order block here. And we reject and respect the order block here from the original SMT, from the original true turtle soup. The only thing now is that I could see us reaccumulating here, manipulating higher, and then distributing past these lows. So if we fail to take out these highs and continue higher, it would fill out that bias of us returning from the weekly FEG and delivering lower. But at this point, I want to see how that weekly candle plays out, and it just doesn't look like this weekly candle that's going to flip and keep continuing higher. But like I said, on the 4 hour, inside of also delivering from the weekly FEG down here, everything looks set and primed to go. Obviously, us rejecting the weekly FEG, respecting it, as well as the order block, and then continuing to deliver higher. And also fade, in a sense, the low resistance because it's high resistance. In a sense, especially with this SMT and this SMT here. Let's see if we can get a retracement or something. Let's see what we can get. And yeah, even though on that first move upwards, my take profit technically was hit for the eval. I just I just didn't put a take profit, hit it. I was at the take profit and it came back down. So especially in moments like those, imagine if you're on a real account, you just made 4,000 or 3,000 and it literally, it runs away from you the next second and then you're not at this number amount you want. So for me, technically, like that 831 was a little bit of coming back, almost touching me break even, but in a sense, we had everything, and at that point, especially we had our expansion, we still had, an FEG possible to be made, and especially on the 5 minute, no candle had really been made. That was like, oh no, we're gonna keep rejecting. That was kind of how that short was yesterday, where we had that one candle right after we have our initial big move upwards. We have that one black candle that comes in, bounces off the high, and then delivers higher. You can't really, if you're expecting a true expansion, you can't get scared of that one candle, especially right here when we took this short and we bought back, or closed our position on that one small move upwards, and it, just trying to get a small learning experience from there. Oh, here we get though. So 15 minutes after. Yeah, see, Mellow Bro, that's perfectly fine. No cap, especially if it didn't do what you wanted it to. There's no point in trading. It is a high volatile news event, but it's not like, it's the big of the what. You got plenty of those coming. How's this one on 5 minutes? I think yeah. Did I add in? Oh, I forgot I did that. Ugh. Sorry if I keep yawning. That's just how I am in the mornings. I'm not a morning person ever. At this point, the highs, very likely we're gonna hunt those highs. It's seeming like it. Definitely seeming like it, especially how we're um especially how we're not coming back into the range very aggressively. It gives me that more willingness. That would give me my willingness to want to trade up here. Um, but you'll see, like, we're probably gonna wait until 9:30, see if we can get a Judas, and if so, right, we'll get a Judas that hopefully will run like somewhere into here and be able to use. I want to say be able to use these previous day's highs as support to run us higher, but not like support and resistance. Obviously, trying to use the OT. What the fuck? Excuse me. Trying to use this OT level inside of our fair value gap created here. Because especially if we try and move higher, especially with the Judas, I want to at this point leave this data low and leave the liquidity left behind. I can't understand if we do come in and sweep it. And I mean, I don't know. I'd be pretty nerve-wracking at that point from doing this, right? Because this isn't protected from Asia, right? If, we would have had London coming in, take this out, even creating equal lows here, I wouldn't have really cared so much about that. But, I mean, I don't know. It more comes off the narration of, right, of us having these low resistance highs here, big fake market structure shift downwards into our internal liquidity, into our order block, S&T here, right? So this should deliver higher, and in the case it does. So, and then also here, like, we're also, like we always say, we break our previous high, reaccumulate above said high, order block again, deliver higher. Same thing, reaccumulate, order block, and then respect, order block, and then break higher. So, yeah, especially, I don't know, framing a short now, like, some people, may be looking for, like, this accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution lower, but I don't see that happening. Especially with, like, all of how this formed, it doesn't, I don't know, in a sense, we usually don't respect, order flow, right, exactly how we did, like, it's almost like picture perfect in some senses, especially, right, redelivering from this order block, and then this low SMT in here, and like, look how cleanly we, deliver to the order block body, and then respect it, balance the price range, and then deliver higher. Like even here, right, taking out this high, and then delivering into a discount, right at EQ, and then delivering higher, a bit higher, into a discount, and then delivering from a discount very aggressively. Yeah, the buy model is super clean, except this piece of it, but it reminds me a lot of... Oh, those were the micros. That was like a... But anyway, it reminds me a lot of this, right? When we were back here. All right, we sweep our internal order block, expand, and then blast through that high. Reminds me a lot of this, as well as that low resistance there to relatives. Super clean buy model. We'll see. It just keeps going higher. That's awesome. Love to see it. We'll see. We'll see. Especially at moments like this, right? If we start reaccumulating, coming into 930, I sweep lower into right here, then delivering higher. Especially with this FEG, and then after our reaccumulation of our old high being broken, I would want to see us respect this low, because this low, right after balancing the higher time frame price range, breaking the high, right, we come inside of OT of the range, right, and respect that as well. If could almost say in a sense using this high to support us higher, right? And then leaving an FEG as well. I would like to see this used as a breakaway gap on the lower time frame and coming into right the fair value gap right that we have here. And kind of boo-boo, but the smaller one inside of the wick fair value gap. We'll also have that 15-minute created by the time that happens. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I hate the mornings, bro, because I can't never really eat. I have acid reflux, so I just sit here and fucking burp and yawn until it goes away. It would be awesome if it gave us another entry. And I feel like it's obvious if we somehow just pump to these highs and take them, I will have to not take another trade. I obviously don't want to do that. I'm pretty confident on NFP days. Let me check Discord. My fault. All right. See if we can finally get a black candle on the 5-minute and start to reaccumulate here.
One thing you can be attached to somebody.
All right. Blast higher. Some legends are told.
In order to make a million, everybody else that makes money understands it. This industry is so complex. It's felt people know this, but you never where you know exactly why you're doing something, when you're going to do it, how. In order to make $1 million, everything that you do should be just about capital blowing accounts. Everybody else that makes money. everybody else that makes money understands it. This industry is so complex. It's hard. Not only are you trying to beat the industry standards, but you're competing against yourself. People don't even realize how hard it is to overcome ourselves in trading. And when you find master yourself, but you're never mastering the markets. When you master yourself and you
That's a banger. There's no way this candle actually like keeps blasting higher. No reaccumulation is wild. Damn, I gotta poop. Oh. Okay. Pass this Evo, I'll help you. Alright, so with this hourly change, I think it's going to be very low likely that we retrace within the first like 10 minutes. So we're probably going to have that retrace at open. I'm going to use the restroom like really quick, so I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Obviously, if y'all leave, it's cool, but I mean, we're not bouncing off though. I'm going to be right back. Drop this one and hop back in here. Because we should get a trade before 9:30. There's no way like we just spool to the high. I mean, well, there's apparently a way, but we'll find one. We'll get one. All right, all right, all right. Oh man, a black candle. Yay. See if that order block can finally push us down into some low resistance, or if we can at least reaccumulate around it. Mello, what the fuck, bro? You be sending the weirdest gifts. Just one mistake. Feel like a small scalp short. Like I would never ever do that in my life. But just saying, like never, not even placing a trade, but just for the idea of taking out this low resistance. You know, those would be trades that I used to take, even if they were against order flow. Like the RR is just so good. I used to do shit like that. Yeah, and see, I'm not saying I would ever take this, right? But you know, I just set my fill. You know, I just leave it at the top of the. Well, actually, you see, I didn't even follow my rules, right? No fair value gap. Just wait to get wicked in at the order block. And I mean, bro, like honestly, if we run that, we'd end up probably running that. So, but I would never actually end up taking that. Like, don't take that. Not a trade. I'm just talking. Um, but especially like at a time that would make sense, right? We have our 5-minute candle flip, right? We have the rejection block, and not a rejection block because it's not a solid one. I don't like how long this wick is. It would be a solid 3 candle, right? Because we did close back within, and liquidate the high. But right, you'd also have to wait that 15-minute, especially to kind of go ahead to the thing. But it looks like it would. Uh, yeah, into the low resistance, and like I would think this is be somewhere would go long from, and you know, that's like an easy 8, you know, into the FEG. Like it's 9, but you know, just for tape reading sense, we'll see if it plays out because that's ones I used to take. I would never. I would be not willing to take that anymore because I know like we could just easily blow past the high. You know, responding to the order block and then just fucking. But we'll see. Also gotta wait for a good time. Give y'all back the 2 different time frames. Wowza. Wowza, oh wowza. Sometimes I don't even realize that people are listening, so they feel like hearing me just yapping or saying small shit. My fault. Also, I mean, you guys know I'm not really an entertainer, so I'm not here to just fucking entertain you. But the yapping is just me. Like, that's just kind of how I am. I'd be like saying random shit. I think it's the ADD. Technically, that short would have aligned with like this hourly order block and right FEG using the wick, but like I said, I'm not taking that. I'm just tape read it. Ew, RTH. Are you talking about the opening gap? Or am I tweaking? RTH. Am I stupid? 50% RTH. Also, not RTH. Am I stupid? That's just not coming to my tongue. RTH. I feel like you're talking about the gap, but now I feel stupid. What am I talking about? Yeah, bro hit me with the emoji. It's crazy. Yeah, no, that's what I thought he was talking about. This fucking... Yeah, I don't... I don't know what that is. Oh, I see what's gonna happen now. Wait, what? Friday. Thursday. Oh, no, I'm just stupid. Okay, I'm tripping. Yeah, never mind. I'm just silly. It'll pop up right at 9:30. My dumbass. I was like, why is it not open? Just being an idiot. I'm silly. That's funny, dude. See, look at me improving from my old self. I would have got stopped out. It's just because it's good RR doesn't mean it's a good trade. Because the small, like, bro, like, I used to always think, like, I never used to want to enter on the big order box. Because it's, such a large range. But inside the higher time frame order blocks is, like, the best entries. Because they're so confirmed. But I'm not gonna lie, if that's like our final leg before running the external here, that'll be crazy. 9:30 spools, boys. Time to hang it up. I didn't think we'd expand crazily past the high. And see, that comes in, we were just talking about, right? Where I would see, where I would almost see it accumulate, manipulate past these highs if we were to deliver lower. Right, and then also see how we reject to the high, right? We do leave a fair value gap, right, from the order block, so just wait. Just wait. Like a good way to think about it is like you want to convince yourself of both sides and not really, well, obviously not convince yourself of both sides, but make sure you can always see it in both sides, short or long, and make the market convince you that it's going to keep moving in a certain direction. Um, and like for me, I trying to anticipate going into every trade is like, okay, this is going to be a loss. So already accepting the risk. I mean, that's obvious, accepting the damage that we take into it. And like, obviously, this soup here doesn't scare me for us running higher. It's just two relatives, and we'll fill the wick if we do end up running lower, which would, obviously what we want to see. I'm glad y'all are past the point of not trading the short, waiting the short, and then longing against it. That's what I was talking about earlier, is I used to do. I would want to short the manipulation and then not wait for the distribution. See, I've been up for like 2-3 hours and I'm still yawning, bro. Like, what the fuck? What am I doing? Wow, Saints, did you come in and start sending gifts, bro? You are not locked in. I'm just kidding. I know. I'm fucking with you. Alrighty, alrighty. Coming back inside the range. Let's go. See if we can get there. Who just joined? Is that Aiden? I said, who just joined? Was that Aiden? You heard me. Oh, what am I looking? Oh, slanted. I don't know if you heard me or not. Right, short to go higher. This was like pretty decent. No, I'm not talking. You're goofy, bro. Thought you was talking shit. Alright, everybody, while we're waiting, everybody make sure to like the Twitter post. Make sure to like the Twitter post. My bad. I didn't know it would take the screen away. Sorry. Wow. Nah, I see how it is. It's okay. Yeah, slanted. That's why I don't follow you. Because you fucking don't like my shit. I'm just kidding. If I don't follow you, it's because I clearly don't know it's your account. If you said, follow this, I would simply hit the button and follow it. Because I know it's you. Shut your dumb ass up. My account has my profile picture and name. Bitch, do you think I look up slanted? Oh, look at that. He actually took it. See, guys, I'm gonna put this in the recording. This is how you don't trade. Right here. See this guy? What a delinquent. No, I'm just kidding. It's paper. I see what you're doing. Oh my, bro, y'all are killing me. Holy shit, bro. Just say something. Slanted, you're literally my friend. Oh my god. Wow, Slanted. Damn, bro. Slanted, you're Hollywood as fuck, bro. Literally, my friend request is pending right now. That's crazy. Who else put 100? Zingy? Bitch, what the fuck? Bro, there's so... Alright, hold on. There's so many, bro. Y'all have to see this. Bro, you got... Like, that shit is... I don't even see it, bro. Oh my god. Alright, y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are crazy. I can't even look at chat. I'm gonna be sick. Me praying right now. Y'all are joking. Ain't no way. Oh my god. That's crazy. Nah, I've look even geeked. That mouth medicine, they're on some real shit. Had me out, like, was it last week, bro? I can't even remember. Satur, no, I did not. Satur, no, I did not. Alright, no, that's crazy. That's great. No, that's crazy. That's insane. That's insane, Mark. Oh, ain't no way. That's crazy. I don't even know what to do anymore. There's no way that's the morning manipulation. Should be able to smack that. Yeah, go right back down, and then little small time higher retracement into the order block to move lower, and then move higher. All right, bro, you're smoking crack. Slanted. I hope a reversal runs. I don't know. I don't know why you would want to see it. Bro trying to fight. It can be, but it can be for the whole week into the month. So it can lead into next week and then into the following Wednesday, Thursday. But that's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I hope it keeps running so you sit here and look at the chart and don't take a trade all day. Just because you said that. Oh, oh. You said ICT said that. I thought you meant somebody else. I was finna slap your dumbass. Just gonna be like, bro, who is this dude talking about? No, I thought he was actually talking about the Enigma guy. I was like, what the fuck is Slanted talking about? Oh, we got a server booster? Who the fuck is that? Kruger. W server booster. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, fast W. Yeah, keep imagining Mello. Uh-oh. Guys, remember our 917 hive day that Crunk always used to scream about? Could never have a 917 high a day. You cannot have a pre-market 9 hive day. Let's see if it pulls through. Oh, it's already done. 30? Where's our big black candle? What's going on? There it is. Oh, man. That's one thing I haven't even looked at. I haven't even looked at SMT once. I don't like the SMT, but I'm not so as much worried about it. Ugh. It would have to be an actually insane dump for the 4 hour to make sense. It would have to be a crazy dump for the 4 hour to make sense like that. The one who has too much knowledge can't even. What the fuck am I looking at? Hell no. That shit would look black ugly out of 4 hour. Bro, you're talking about, imagine if I just caught the top of day, TP hit. What the fuck? If it's the high day, you should hold until the low, bad boy. What are you doing? It would be. No, bro, Kaylee. All right, that's on you, bro. I'm surprised. I mean, Melo took it on paper, but when we were like rested in here, that was like perfectly talked about. Okay, slanted, cool, brother. Fucking weirdo. You're the one making it weird, calling it out and shit. You can just say it and not really, care much about it. You not be a fucking weirdo. Nah, but you gotta be that guy. It's alright. Uh, alright. What the fuck? Alright. I don't even know what to say back to that. Yeah, I'm gonna just be waiting on the charts, guys. Um, yeah. See what we get. It's a crazy gift. Absolutely insane. I really don't want to take like an order block entry, so to speak, off of that. Like, it's not even a discounted order block. Low time frame as order block. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. What it is looking like. Slanted, you're quick with it, bro. That's smart. See, Slanted, I can tell you got a brain, bro. Look at that. 4 minutes after, you can even tell. Didn't even have to say nothing. Oh yeah, I was looking at this 1 minute order block that we bounced off of. I was like, I would never even take this. Like, just even, I mean, technically delivering that one, whatever. But um, if that's what runs us higher, then just let it, because that's ass cheeks. But yeah, we'll definitely should come into more of a discount. You said 3 minute. Oh yeah, no, yeah, yeah, pretty much the one I was talking about. Yeah, and that one's not even in a discount. Like, I just don't like it. It also doesn't make sense to have like. And obviously, it looks like a Judas swing open where we'd want to have a Judas swing down. Like, it doesn't make sense to manipulate that little and then distribute, continuing higher into, the equal highs. I mean, we could do it, especially with like how the hourly wicks turn into like a redelivered, rebalanced, and then deliver higher. But I don't know. Like you guys were literally just saying, and how I was agreeing, probably best to wait for 10. I would never take a long, especially this high. Um, and especially not redelivering off any type of order block or anything that makes typical sense. We can deliver off premium, PD arrays higher, but has to make sense. And like, even at this point, it'll make more sense to, even if we do get the Judas, let the Judas probably finish out into 10 and then wait for that 10 open low into our high run. So it'd probably be like a more of like a 10:05 maybe entry. 10:07. But overall, if this high a day holds, I'd kind of be, uh, if we don't at least run it one more time, I'd be a little bit kind of shocked. It's kind of a little weird of a high. Um, Obviously, I know we have like the data liquidity, but we've already talked about that. Yeah, I noticed that it was a little bit of a weirder high of day. Yeah, right at 9. So very odd. What do we S? We SMT'd that technical low there into the FEG, but I'm not even too worried about that. All I hear is yap. Where's the signal? Shut the fuck up. Mello, why are you putting 100 when you took the short that I outlined? We were right here, and I go, if I do see short, I would, instead of shorting this order block, like to see it run higher than run lower. Then the motherfucker sends that shit in chat. What are you talking about? Putting a 100 in the chat. These guys here. And if that's what redelivers us that SMT into this FEG, right, souping where we originally want to, just leave it because we have respected the order block. If we balance this price range here, take out these highs, try and close and reaccumulate above the high, I'll just leave it. Slanted, that's what inconsistency does. That's all it is. Dodgy has 200 people because he does it every day, and he's just consistently taking the same trades. So obviously, I just gotta do live more. It's more of a life and in general thing. That shit hard every day. I don't know, dude. He sits on until like 12 every day. Like what? Well, yeah, no, I know it's his main source. I wouldn't have. I mean, it's not like it's trading's my main source, but it's just like motherfucker, I don't even want to sit on the chart all day long and do it like that. It's a little wild. Even like me now, if I would have took that trade so I keep expanding out if you get it, I would have been off the chart already. And like especially if we respect. Oh, I didn't show y'all. It was on the other screen. My bad. Um, yeah, like coming to originally soup, right? SMT in here, right? And we respect the order block, deliver into this low resistance, balance the price range, right? And reaccumulate above the high. That's when I could see it. Obviously with that SMT down here too. Around inside this chop, I wouldn't like to trade it because it's also not confirmed. We're not in a discount. We're not doing any of the things that we talked about. So, no trade for me. Other than like the 830 move higher. Yeah, Kane is legit. Kane is fire. Especially when he started getting on that live. Oh boy has been eating on that motherfucking live account. Dude, on God, he was like, all right, bet y'all talking shit because I'm doing it with firms. Watch this, boom. That shit was hard, Aiden. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was hard. Like, no, I'm not even trying to glaze, but like, you can't say that wasn't fire, dude. Seriously, oh, dude, I've never seen a P&L that big on TradingView like that. Said like total P&L like 101. That shit was wild. I was like, damn. I remember trading with like 15 one time on the Apex. I made like 50, like, bro, I made like, it went up to 15 really quick, and I was like, dude, I gotta hold it, you know? Chart, you know, don't trade the pin out. And then it went back down to 10, and I was like, all right. Yeah, him. I like him. Yeah. Why is it named that? Actually, kind of weird. I mean, to me, we still have a great chance of breaking this SMT. I know you guys don't like, me and Kyle, we used to always talk about the bear flag liquidation. We got the flag forming. Right, if we liquidate these lows and then come back up, right, it's still viable. I'd still be down for it. And then obviously we're coming into our original discount like we talked about. I'm not gonna place a trade at 945, but oh yeah, buy side still for sure. Golly, bro. Got the hiccups. I keep fucking burping. Jesus Christ. I really hope it doesn't re-deliver like this. I'm kind of just trying to show you guys how I think from time to time. Would have loved it if it souped like this, but this would have reminded me a lot of like this entry right here. It's am I on the right one? Hold on. Oh no, I'm not on the right one to show execution. Oh no, I am. Oh, they're just not showing. Right, kind of same idea for like this here, right? And then we close above. And then just buy in there. Obviously, I could have bought in the fucking order block, but inside of that 1 minute and then rejecting that wick. So if we get that same type of thing there, that would be insane. Like I said, I really would love for it to deliver lower inside to the discounted fucking. I don't know why I keep saying it over. Y'all motherfuckers know what I want. Got 8 smart people in here. Bro, that's one thing I wish I need. I need to watch more, bro, because I love it, but then I only like end up watching highlights. Bro, like UFCs are so like really good, bro. Hell yeah. That's how I was with wrestling, but I used to like actually I always loved watching it. I stopped betting sports when I went 0-8 in the NBA playoffs. Holy fuck, you're cooked. And see, this is why I don't trade inside the chop, right? You know, a lot of people would be sitting here looking at this. Oh my gosh, 1 minute SMT, fucking right? We should deliver higher now, and then, right, we chop up a little bit, chop down a little bit, chop back up. Right, this true explosive moves come after, right, in a real sweep of one end of the range. So there's no point in trading inside of the range when you can get a way better trade and, feel a lot better about it. You have new spins available on the WAP wheel. Is this retracement valid for ES? Are you talking about into the breaker? Yeah, that's what we're looking for now. I was talking about that a second ago, Adam. Is that we had an SMT. Oops, shit, I almost dropped my phone. All right, we had an SMT into that low. I originally want this low to be seeked, right, for a retracement, right, under this 5 minute. I'm on the 1 minute. Into this 5 minute gap, into that higher time frame gap. We ended up SMT in it. Now we're finally starting to break down lower to it. Right, but we do have this SMT, so I want to see what we can do. And just, right, how we start to correlate and then return higher. But yeah, it's pretty, like, I like it, Adam, because I don't think we'll draw into the data low. With the 4 hour candle change, I will start to consider it. But I want to see how we react on the hourly inside of the 4 hour as well. Just because, like, this new hourly candle, like, it's not the greatest, for us wanting to stay, continuing. But, if that new 4 hour candle gives us a good open high into a low, I'd understand it then. Do we just create equal lows? The market cannot be real. There we go. John Joe's is slow and older. Alex is like 37. Ugh. What the fuck? Alright, Satori, that's not funny, bro. I'm not 37. That's crazy. $37 is wild. I'm 21. He meant 37 inches. What is wrong with you? No, you're cooked. Oh, inches tall. Okay. Yeah, y'all are weirdos. Finally coming into the FEG. We're just gonna see how we come into the next hour and what do we do with it. Pierogi. And that hourly is not looking like it wants to respect that shit at all. For the hourly flip inside the 4 hour would be crazy. I'm still like buy side narrative. Slanted, bro. Shut your ass up. Slanted, especially into that new hourly change, delivering from that order block. I just think the 4-hour candle is like absolutely crazy. That shit looks so ugly. That's what I'd like to see, but the hourly is so ugly. But that the 4-hour reminds me of that one FOMC event we had where it had that long wick and we just have that Judas into open with the 930 move lower into that weird hourly close, and then we flip and fill the wick to and through. And that FOMC event was from 2 into 3, so see how we can start to respect it here. We can finally break this first high and be good, and then close, and then start to continue to break the next high. It's a 15-minute look. Not terrible, not terrible. Things coming together pretty nicely. Like to see how we if we can continue to either one, create relative equal highs here and then react to the 1 minute order block and send us higher. Or, okay, we've went ahead and broken into the FEG. So I would see that now as a breaker, and I want us to reaccumulate above the high and then use that high to then support us higher. As long as we don't break the 1 minute 10 a.m. low, I'll still be pretty confident in it continuing higher. We may be a little, I don't want to be too early into the open low high close of the 10 a.m. but leaving the 4-hour fair value gap open would make a little bit of sense, especially with the 1-hour candles. Like, it's so kind of ugly, but I don't know. I don't, it's not confirmed yet. We do have our built up of low resistance. Just the 1 hour is so weird. So ugly. So love to get a 5-minute candle closure, and then as well as the 15-minute, and that'd be a great order block. But obviously, you don't have to necessarily wait that long. You can enter in less risk, per se, once we get a 1-minute candle closure above the high, and then come in to use the order block as resistance higher. I mean, as support higher. Yeah, reconsolidation would be crazy. I want to keep in mind, right, that from the last 1-minute FEG we had at 9:52, how we IOFED'd it and responded really quickly. So I want to keep that in mind for here as well on the 1 minute. Looking for this lower time frame reversal inside of the higher time frame reversal. Want to be conscious that it could push us down very quickly. But I do see our built up, our building up of low resistance to the high. First 5-minute candle did close as well. And it closed green after liquidating the low of the range. We just didn't really take out 830 low, so it makes it seem like it's going to be a kiss of death and then into continuing lower, into the sell model we formed. I could deal with us digging just a bit lower, and it wouldn't scare me per se. But once we get into the order block, if we don't start responding, that would be the time where I would kind of want to not marry the idea, but see if our reaction from the 1-minute FEG would push us lower, especially because we're super volatile now, and not now, but just into the day compared to previous days with NFP. We also have our 5-minute close as well. 15-minute has yet to close, so I would like us to keep pushing higher and reaccumulating higher. Would be what's best, and almost treat that 1006 low as a turtle soup into the balanced price range, and then continue and deliver higher. The Diddy egg test, bro. What do you be on? Don't necessarily like that failure swing, yeah, into rejecting the high again after, right, the low that we should have had turtle soup. We have touched the order block, and swept the internal lows, but it looks more like we're gonna, like I said earlier, come in for that kiss of death to the 830 low. We got an SMT below the low as well. So this would be kind of my final last leg of, you know, having this 10 a.m. reversal. If not, the sell model into the lows is right looking good. Then like Slanted said, the whole original move being engineered as liquidity for the sell model. And ES is breaking that low, and looks like we're going in for the London and Asia low. Very unfortunate, man. There's this SMT up here. Like, I'm not fully abandoning the idea on it, but I am slowly starting to get there. I may just be Enigma. It's gonna reverse. That's funny. Could be the like this would be the final time where I would like look for a reversal. Obviously, I don't want to buy into a falling knife, and be on the wrong side. But this would be where it is looking the best to actually continue, or not continue, but actually reverse. Finally taking out the data low, and then not respecting, pre-market liquidity, taking out pre-market sessions liquidity into the obvious fair value gap, and then delivering higher, as well into this 4-hour order block as well, that has not been mitigated yet, and that's why I said it was kind of that final leg, kind of my last little hope here. So start to see if we can redeliver back down into the 1 minute breaker here. Be able to add in more of a position. 5 minutes closing back inside the range as well after liquidating the low. And hope as long as, you know, I can get some type of 15-minute closure above like the 645 high per se, I would be pretty confident in it. And then obviously, you know, from there, only finding entries above, you know, like the 1003 accumulation will be, you know, easier because we're going to have a reaccumulation above that high. You know, if it is our true sell model. I'm just still not believing in this 4-hour wick that we have super high. That's delivering us back down from the order block. I mean, I really don't trust it. So that's why I am still a bit bullish. I mean, and also, right, we do have that London 4-hour order block. We also have set up decently for a market maker model with our accumulation, you know, levels here and here, right, into our smart money reversal down here. So almost like last time, we'll see if this can support us higher. If this idea gets abandoned, I'll be completely done for the day as well. But this one, like we said, this first one didn't have a real sweep below the original data low, so it felt more of like a kiss of death up here to me. Wasn't as confident, but coming in this 4-hour, I know we have London's low below, but after this accumulation, right, break lower into the right lows that broke the high, I mean, excuse me, the highs that broke our previous lows into this order block as well. That will be where, you know, my kind of game plan in my head is for. What's the max you can make on a day? It depends. If it's a starter plus, you know, you can just make 1200 and withdraw it. But if it's a regular starter, I would say somewhere around 12 to 1500, because the max you can get overall is, yeah, the max you can get overall before sending you to a live is 6K. And so if it's 6K, right, you need a consistency rule, you know, that doesn't shoot you over 6K, so you don't have like 8K and where you can only take out 6. So around 1200. But at the same time, you know, you can just make 500 a day, get your 1200, you know, get to the next payout, 500, and, you know, just kind of keep stacking it. I also like if we do leave this 1 minute FEG and can get above the 10 a.m. candles. Also, right, like I said, into that 10:0, like right at 10:01, I didn't think that was enough for our open, low, high close. But now if we can get this green candle flip on the 10-hour, I really feel like it should expand through the entire 6 a.m. session. Especially how we are rejecting our low. It's looking decent. Looking decent. I can't lie. I cannot lie. I also have another eval that I kind of just took profits on because of the consistency rule of not being able to make, you know, 3,000 in one day. So just up like 1,000 right now, and we'll see. Well, actually, I've taken profit on 700 of it, and we're gonna see if we can, you know, we have our clear draw all the way up into these highs. So if I'm already up 1,000 here, you know, let me just take my profit on, you know, most risk of my cons, and then see how we react above this high. Because like we said, you know, this is that higher time frame fair value gap, and it's almost in every, you know, buy and sell model, right? You want to see how we react above these key highs, see if we can reaccumulate and not reject them, and then same for these key lows down here. You want to see if we can reject them. Okay, boom, we've rejected them. Now we've expanded away from them. Cool. Now we're to our second key stage of, right, we have our first leg of accumulation down here. We want to see if we can start reaccumulating. May even have a kiss of death here, and then redeliver higher. So it you know, obviously the market can do a lot of different things. You want to be able to position yourself where you're in the most high probability of not getting stopped out. And yes, 5-minute order block inside a 1-minute breaker does go fucking wild. Same way right here. This 1-minute CSID after tapping the 4-hour order block, 1-minute CSID. We'll just go back for like 2 seconds here. All right, let me get the other chart. Sorry. Let me get into the right candle. Yeah. Ten candle. Yeah, that's what I thought. Slight entry was somewhere around here. But yeah, my brother in Christ. Did I say it again? No way. I'm sorry. But see, in a sense, right, this would be that situation where, right, I start to see this as more of a breaker instead of delivering from the FEG. Like I've said, I've kind of given my whole narrative bias. I, do see how we could be delivering lower, but like these long wicks like this reminds me a lot of, where was it? It's a CN. Okay, I can't quite remember where that bitch was, but and also we haven't closed below our 1-hour CSI. CISD, change in state of delivery. CS, oh my god. Holy fuck. Yeah, I just noticed how bad it is. I just noticed how bad it is. Alright, yeah, my bad game. Alright, I see. Wow. That's what I say every time. CSID. Change. Alright, we're not gonna talk about it. It's whatever. It's fine. Wow, that's ridiculous. Retard alert. I just can't be super amazingly confident. I hate that. That's what I'm saying. It's like no way it's high a day. Like, but we can't get caught up in trying to chase the high a day when you could easily hurt yourself doing that. But we should be able to get some type of delivery up to there. Really do see this order block holding us up, but if it doesn't, I will, take the L on that, and Be there. Yeah, see that short's nice, bro. Like after like that's what I hate is sometimes in the rejection and the reactions and scene, you pop on the 15 minute like we saw and we see this, type of delivery and it's like, you can't just long, like I can't just long against that like and feel great about it. Especially after delivering from the 1 hour order block down here. Um it's just like especially taking a soup trade. Um it's not one I'm super confident in. Even this one, slanted, even this one, right? That 9, it was an SMT high of day, which makes it okay, makes it fine. But when it's like that at like a weird time like SMT, it's just, since I sent it, it's getting stopped. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's because you're fading me, brother. No, I'm just messing with you. That and like I said, like that, if you're like, bro, like that's why I'm glad y'all are able to catch those. Because when you're in a position like that, it's way easier to catch that and be able to hold it and, get your mental better instead of, catching the IFEG or entering, like pull that one on the screen. Um, right, that's beautiful. And like even if it does get stopped, bro, you have that skill of being able to take those trades, like, like you're locked in on those. That's why I'm glad y'all take them like that. Because you can teach the order block, right? But you can't teach like, I mean, it's hard to actually teach souping. Honestly, as it starts to run this low, I'm gonna be done with the stream. I wanted to see it end up running higher, but just be wrong for the day. Honestly, like, bro, like the 4 hour, it looks so booty, so booty. I hate that. I do see our rejection and reaction, but like I said, coming into that 10 closure, I hated it. I hated it. Um, and especially how we're responding like from the 15-minute fair value gap and inside of the like, obviously like this 1025 candle just reacted to the, 1022, fair value gap. Right, so I'm not really just gonna keep trying to long against low time frame bearish order flow, and high time frame bearish order flow, especially like we said, delivering right from that order block here and then delivering lower. Just one of those unfortunate days where a little bit offsides, so it happens. Shit is what it is. ES took your low, Aiden. I have no clue. Oh yeah, you closed. Hell, it probably will end up running. Like we talked about, midnight open is right under it, but I'm still in my trade right now. Hey, I'm up 1,200 on the day. Should I stop? I mean, bro, you're into 1030. There's no reason to keep going. Oh, I don't have my headphones. Let me find them. What's up, homie? Oh, let me get my headphones. I can't hear you if you start talking. Hello? What's good, homie? Do you take a trade today? Uh-oh. Let's see what Brody's cooking up. Look, he took that kiss of death we were talking about. Yes, sir. Man, that's fire. Bro, after that rejection, yes, sir. And especially right above the data high like that. I was talking about trying to look for some type of reversal, maybe off the order block. But then once we got that rejection, inside that fair value gap, I was like damn near abandoning that idea. That's fucking perfect, bro. Yeah. I mean, it's just how it is some of those days. Shit'll chop, shit won't, shit'll chop, shit won't. You just gotta be prepared and ready for whichever way. And especially do what? It wasn't really a full port, just like 3 minis, but I longed it, yeah. I was looking for a long into, right around now, but just haven't got anything to play out. And also, right, we're just delivering so bearishly. It looks like we want to keep delivering to London and, into the Asian lows. So, just haven't got any real key reaction. And I think, probably that draw on liquidity is a bit off there. So, it'll be all good. It wouldn't be necessarily wrong if you have that idea in mind. That's what I long NFP against, having that be the low of day, um, responding from the turtle soup in PM, and then responding from Asia session expanding, and then accumulating, and then us sweeping the internal, having that turtle soup, and then delivering higher, um, with that low being here into Asia supporting us higher. That's the only that real run lower was the only reason that I kind of let that support the idea that it would continue running us higher. Um, but necessarily at this sense now, I don't think it's a bad idea. Just because like the only thing I hate is the 4 hour, but how we're rejecting to it, it doesn't necessarily look like that long wick will matter. Because in a sense, we have been showing bearish order flow from here into continuing to deliver. I get that's where I was wrong on that. And mainly thinking like how I'm always talking about like we were talking about this wick getting filled to and through, and then this wick getting filled to and through, and then us rejecting it with the SMT as well as being under these lows gave me that ideal to be able to long. And I thought we would go ahead and continue taking out right this low resistance here into these highs, but the day's not quite over yet. I really like to see how we continue the day, but I'm probably finna hop off here in a bit, low key. Um, but yeah, at this point, like you said, it looks like London will be a fake low of day, and then it probably will continue into Asia. But this was like this London 4 hour order block here and the 1 hour was kind of like my final leg to continue to push us higher to, to save us from falling lower per se. Oh yeah, you're doing fucking amazing. I'm proud of you, bro. You've been killing it. No, I don't give a fuck about inversing this. Honestly, I care more about like if you think about it, this 4 hour wick has filled the FEG and mitigated the order block. So if we were to run higher from this order block, right, we're literally just gonna it's all gonna be used as low resistance. So like this 15-minute gap won't matter. None of these technical order blocks or anything will matter just because of the higher time frame draw. Oh really? I didn't see that. Yeah, if they I didn't see your hand. Yeah, oh yeah. Aiden, request. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. bro's a real life like Ray. The eye twin. He literally way. Wow. Sun Nayugan is wild. Bro's really. Yeah, and you don't even know how to say it. Just request this. Yeah. There you go, Aiden. Jesus Christ. You're retarded, bro. What's up, chat? Dude, y'all are freaks. Oh, Lord. I don't even know what to say. But I'm just trying my best, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying.
Nah, there was one video, he had like 10 comments like clowning on the person.
Bro, now that was a fire ass video. I don't know what nobody was talking about.
Like, dude, I think it was like DC or something. He's like, that's stop. The one, is this the one with the work truck? The dodgy shit?
No, there's like one that's like 2 seconds long. It's so funny. Dude, it's funny. It's funny.
No, I was trying to get to the.
It sounds like this.
Slanter, go look at the video I sent. This is a cap cut, and then if I that is a template to have.
Bro, that's what I used. I found a template and I was like, oh, well, this is a banger. It took 2 seconds to put it in the template.
Bro, just take a screenshot and put like a cool sound behind it. It looks way better.
Alright.
There used to be some fucking. Oh, this is like a dub smash edit. You know what that shit is?
Hell no, boy.
Oh, and then he responded, bro. I was thinking the same. Bro, most of these people are in the Discord. Yeah, that's Sigma. Bro, he doesn't even make TikToks. That is the most like. Who just followed me? Oh. I'm gonna follow you back. Double approach there. That actually worked. I'm watching video.
Of course it works.
He didn't yet. What? Let's yet it? No, that's just my room.
Yo, finally got a 1K view video on YouTube. Jesus Christ.
So I'm gonna get that soon on my back.
Wow, bro's getting the tramp stamp. That's absolutely diabolical. Price action. Jesus. If you do what?
No, just the paragraph. That's the call.
Wait, you made a. Uh, fucking, um, bro, I'm brain farting. You know who I'm talking to. Sony, was that on it? That's on MFFU, right? Nah, just aim for like $500 days. What was your day today? 1,000? So to be able to withdraw, I'm gonna put 1,100. So, so for you to be able to request 1,200, you have to make 2,750. So $2,750, and then you'll be able to request. Yeah, because the way you find it, for the consistency rule, so you made 1,100 today. So to be consistent, under the 40% rule, you take 1,100 and divide it by 0.4. Yeah.
Wait, so your first day is like kind of like sets it up or something?
Uh, your biggest day sets it up. Your biggest. All right. You're asking dumbass questions. You're asking dumbass questions right now. Yep. Yeah, that'll be your buffer. Bro, I was saying, Aiden, shut your dumbass up. Fuck. Literally, I said get. Shut you. Whatever. No, bro, I've already had my analysis. Bro's copying me. Literally fucking copying me bar for bar. Alright, whatever. Kill yourself. Nah, bro really is goated. Bro came in here, got a funded account. I'm not trying to glaze him because you're not even there yet. You're not done. You're not even 10% done. You gotta get that withdrawal. But nah, bro's locked. Yeah, you have to almost set Friday as like your Thursday day in your mind. It's kind of weird because of the news.
Yeah, the distribution like stop.
Third, I'm not. That was nice, but I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't have liked it because of the range we were trading inside of. I know, like we had the SMT at the low, but still. So in this sense, yeah, hold on, let me answer this phone call. Hold on, don't let me forget. I'm gonna answer it. Let me just gotta answer this. Hello? All right. So for like today, how I was thinking, especially with like this being the 10 high, and us just slowly reaccumulating down, almost like a trend accumulation, right? And then here, breaking this accumulation with displacement and then returning back inside the range, right? You have a first leg, second leg, and then with this displacement, right, we created the internal, right, with the FEG, probably not like super, yeah, right, and how we would normally expand, right? And then coming from this, I want to see where did we originally, right, start from. So let me pull this over. Right, I want to see where did we originally start from. So in a sense, I'm thinking, all right, now, right, when I come on the higher time frame, I see we've, SMT'd soup this low into, right, that another SMT, into another soup. So from there, right, just following the order flow, right? From our soup, we reacted to the order block, broke a new high, respected, right, our internal, right, under these lows into the order block, internal to external, balancing this price range, EQ, order block delivery, right, with our FEG, and then just a reaccumulation, one more order block delivery, and then an expansion higher with FEGs. Then we just use our old highs to support price higher. I know it's an Asian low, but it's responding from previous PM session, right where this 2 p.m. swept the low, SMT'd, and rejected very aggressively and expanded back inside the range. And then that, comes in from delivering here into here, and then me being, confident in taking an 830 long here when, obviously we're in a premium. It doesn't technically, to anybody's like common eye, it wouldn't make sense to long here, right? You have London liquidity below and Asia liquidity below, right? But, even here, right? And then responding again, tapping the order block, right? And then delivering higher. And then, right up until 830, respecting all of that and then continuing to deliver higher. Yeah. That's where like that came from. And that was like the thinking behind it. Because sometimes, obviously I'm always telling you, to think with your time-based liquidity in mind. But in a situation like this, that previous day liquidity is higher than, the session's liquidity from London that you just made. And also at the same time, the London session liquidity responded reactively and efficiently, right? We efficiently delivered price with, following the higher time frame order flow and the higher time frame SMT. So it only made sense to continue to take out this high. But yeah, that's where that necessarily came from, so to speak.
Bro, I need to start a business.
This guy.
Bro, I got too much fucking time on my hands.
That's what I be trying to do, but then it's like, oh my god, too much. Like you don't have any time once you actually start.
Yeah, bro. But like trading is like so like in a way like so easy to hop on.
Yeah. I wish I could go back to doing that. I don't hop on and hop off anymore. I low key like it's my own doing, obviously, because I want to make more and like build a brand and fucking be able to help and teach people. But at the same time, it is so much work. I never used to think about like how school teachers get mad, like when you just don't pay attention. It's because they want you to get better, and it's like that it's not just their job. They love doing it. They love helping, and they love like trying to get the kids better. For like society, whatever, whatnot. So shit just ends up, it ends up taking a lot of work, but you want to continue to keep doing it.
Like when you're in the Discord you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a little bit hard. That, yeah. I'm recording still, so I'm not gonna say anything like that. But yeah, some people are just a little slower than others, and um, But and it's not like, hey, I see that you're kind of a little slow. I don't want to help you. It's just like a teacher would. You just gotta have to put more work into it, more effort, and obviously, more effort and more work is more time. So it's just kind of like no, I'm not talking about free chat. I'm just talking about in general, right? Like when you can tell somebody, mostly free chat, but when you can tell somebody has like a lower IQ than most, you know, it's and I'm not even hating because that's just natural selection. Some people have a high IQ, some people don't. Yeah, like and like if you're trying to learn this shit, I'll help you. But it comes to a point when if you've asked like the same question 20 times over and you've even taken a trade, seen it gone wrong and then you just don't fix it, like I can't fix that, you know what I'm saying? I can't get you to write down your rules and see certain things like that. It just comes with no, yeah, seriously. And then, and that's when I tell it's like, damn, you don't care, so why am I gonna, care more than you do? Um, I know all the yapping. Is anybody like actually in long? I know we've kind of been yapping. But dude, you're tweaking your food. I still do. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. I do that. See, Aiden, you were talking about long up here. Oh, my bad. Fucking. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like this shit. This is terrible price action. Like this shit's so ass. What are you saying, bro? It was 10. That's 1040s. Hell no. You 10. My ass, you said long at 1033. My ass. Bro tweaking. Bro smoking meth. Probably a continuation higher. Especially if we can continue like if we do a quick turnaround right here and explode upwards like I was talking about, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? That's so funny. I took an L on this account, so I'm gonna have to hold it till the high just to be greedy. Uh, Good amount. Well, no, see, some of them are ones you just get, like you get it, you pass it, and you just have it. So it doesn't take away, doesn't add. Well, it adds, but it doesn't take away. No, Apex actually the one I used to have, I still have one, but I don't even trade that shit no more. Fuck Apex. Um, but the one like there's a 50K and a one like the 250K. The 250K had that one time payment fee, so it was super easy. Yeah, and then the when I had the 50K, it also had like an $85 one time activation fee, so it really wasn't like all that bad. Dude, especially on these starter plus accounts where you don't have a consistency rule. Ugh, fuck me. That's what I've been looking at because I have some regulars and I want to start a plus with no consistency. But at the same time, you know, I can just trade a couple more weeks and then get it to a live and then blow it, or you know, like just get rid of the drawdown or whatever I have left in it. So it's not.
How many can you have? Like 3 total?
Yeah. But you can also get them like super close to passing, and just hold them, you know, up until a month, before like the resubscription occurs. So if you like, you know, have one that's almost passed, I don't know if you pass it, what happens when you have 3. I don't know if they just wait until you blow your next one or what, but um, I just try and keep them close to passing. I haven't tried to want to figure that out. So
I just want to get like 3 150Ks on my phone.
that's that's what I need to get. No, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, you're talking to him. Really? You haven't traded your top steps in forever?
Bro, they're like sitting in like 1,000 drawdown, or like a little bit more than
Man, you gotta lock that in, buddy.
I
You, you got that on lock. Right, match.
fuck 150Ks, bro. 50Ks is so much easier.
I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely fucking hate passing 150Ks.
Bro, 9,000? Like that shit's bad.
It takes, especially like, because I don't want to just, you know, full port that one in twice and then waste 150. Like, you know, it usually takes me like a week. It's just that week is hell. Fuck.
On like my fund futures, for like 50K, 5.
Ridiculous.
How much is it? My fund futures are expensive. Hundred for
Dude, I'm holding these micros 1,000 ticks, no matter what.
So my signal PJ?
Dude, fuck your signal. That's not.
I just gave you a signal to pay off your rent.
Oh my god. That's.
Bro, they're trying to copy $80. Oh, my bad. Bro, that actually pissed me off. I like rejoined his Discord just for the stock. Like, play.
Dude, he did. He posted a Tesla play once. Dude, and that shit banged too. The one he posted, oh my god, I seen so many people in chat posting about that, and I was like, how does he post one and everybody gets in on it? There's like 10 motherfuckers I saw who were hype about it. It's like, damn. Bro, that was back when like Tesla was like souping. I remember I wanted